Right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another stream. Moto3 race about to begin. I'm going to have to set them up as different live streams, and here we go. Everyone's slotting into their grid slots, and one of the riders is praying. And we're getting ready for the start of the race. And go! Right, good start there from Fanati, who's starting on. He's got into the lead. Into turn one they go. Fanati leads, but he's got a penalty. Alcoba second. I don't know who it is that's running in third, but at the moment it's Fanati that's leading as they head into turn 3 for the first time on this track. Let me just turn the volume down on this, but so I can hear it, but hopefully the viewers can't, since I don't want to get claimed. But yeah, we've already got 2 people watching. Hello, please consider liking the stream. We're on the first lap of the Dutch TT at Assen. Don't ask me why it's called Assen. Don't make a joke out of it because it's not that funny. But yeah, it's one of the few races on the calendar. I think it's the only race on the calendar to have TT on the end of it because it's usually Grand Prix. But yeah, Fanati's leading down the inside. There goes Alcoba. Oh no, Garcia, sorry, on Alcoba. Just ignore the fact that. Right, look, can you chill? Chill. You gonna watch the race? Well, at the moment, Fanati's got a bit of an advantage. This track reminds me of the Nürburgring a little bit. But yeah, it's Fanati leads, Garcia second, Alcoba third, Rodrigo fourth. And then it's Foggia, Artigas, Toba, Suzuki, Binder, and Onshu. As for the first time, they are heading around the very fast corners around this track. Of course, many people said that this could have been the Dutch Grand Prix instead of Zandvoort. Hello, Eagleheart. Good day indeed. Good day to all my Australian demographic, if there is any, of course. But down the inside goes Foggia. He's up into third. He's got past Alcoba. He's had a very disappointing start from the first row, from pole position, in fact. But he'll be back up to third after Fanati serves his penalty. And Fanati's got a double long lap penalty due to irresponsible riding in one of the practice sessions. And look at that, Alcoba's now battling away with his teammate. Hello, Zareen, sorry. I haven't got great eyesight. No, my eyesight's fine. It's quite small on my dad's computer to see the name. Anyway, yeah, hello. Good to see you. At the moment, top 5 is completely different to the way it started. This is what's so good about Moto3 is that they're all on the same bikes almost, and it's such a competitive field. I mean, everyone's within about 5 seconds of each other, the whole field in the first few laps. But that's the thing, the person who's leading the championship is actually down in 19th place because he had a really, really poor qualifying session. But at the moment, I'm just going to have to move this down a little bit because of, I want to see what the standings are. It's not going to make a difference. Yeah, at the moment, Zia's got a ride through, which basically means it's like a drive through, but it's you go through the pit lane basically. So his race is screwed unless there's some sort of incident that happens, where it's a red flag or something like that. I mean, he'll be miles behind. There's a chance he could catch up again, but I don't see him catching up after his ride through. Fanati's got a double long lap. Speaking of Fanati, he's only just staying ahead of Garcia at the moment. He's looking to take his third Moto3 win after he took his win, obviously, in Le Mans, and his win at the end of 2000. And it was either 19 or 20. I get confused with him and Onshu. I think it was 20, though. As Foggia, Binder's got fastest lap. Binder down in 7th. And now Mazia's taking his ride through, and quite a few riders are in the pits. They're all getting ride throughs, and there goes Fanati going on his long lap. Now Foggia's into the lead since he just passed Garcia. Third is Artigas now. Fourth is now Rodrigo, and fifth is Alcoba. But Fanati's come back just at the back of the front pack. He's in 6th place now. Hello, England fan. Come on, Germansky. Yeah, I'm German. I'm sort of German. So, almost an incident there between Foggia and Garcia. Foggia is still in the lead. Garcia's trying to get past. He's having a look through every single corner of this track. This is probably going to be the track where a lot of different bikes pull away from each other. It's going to be like MotoGP in that sense. but Binder's only. You from Scotland? I'm from Scotland, but my grandfather was from Germany, so I'm German. I call myself Irish, German, and Scottish since my grandmother is from Ireland. So yeah, I love how we've gone from talking about motorbikes to talking about football. Typical stream, go off on a tangent. But McPhee is in 13th. Nepa has had a good start. He started in 25th and he's up into 16th. Artigas is trying to make a move. Here comes Binder having a peek. You support England? No, I'm Scottish. I'm Scottish. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I support Germany, and that's lap record from Nepa there, 141.6. That's already 4 tenths quicker than Cannett's lap record from a few years ago, and the fans are back in the Netherlands for this race, so that's going to be very cool. It's very cool to see. And Jay, I don't get. I have no idea what you're saying right now. But Mazia is whole. I don't get what you're saying. Foggia is first. Second is Garcia. So right through penalties completed because they had irresponsible riding during Q1. Anyway, that's Binder going for a move. He's past. That's Alcoba. And Binder's looking very fast in this race, the South African, younger brother of MotoGP rider. You're from Latvia. So you're from Latvia and you're an England supporter. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah. Good to see I have some Latvian fans. I have a question for everyone that's watching. How did you find this stream? Was it because it was in your subscription boxes, or did you just randomly find it on your recommended? Since I'm wondering, I'm just interested, that's all. But at the moment, McPhee's up into 12th. Garcia's into the lead. He's got past Foggia. Binder's now third, and fourth is Artigas. And Binder's looking for a move on Foggia. He didn't get past, though. And at the moment, Acosta will be leading the championship by still 64 points. And hang on, sorry, I was just sorting something out. And there was Fanati on his second long lap. He's all the way down to, I think, 13th, 14th place now. That's a lot of ground he's lost. I think it's even further back. He's out of the points now. He's around about where his teammate is. F1 Racing City. Yeah, I'm going to do different streams. This is the Moto3 stream. And then I'll have a Moto2 stream, a MotoGP stream, and then an F1 stream. And then that'll be all for the day. Hopefully my dad's computer lasts long enough, because that's what I stream this on. Sorry if the audio isn't incredible, but a lot of computers don't have that great audio. Also, God, I don't know why I thought I'd show this, but I've got a ping pong bat. McPhee's in 10th now. If you're wondering why I'm talking about McPhee a lot, he's Scottish, so that's why. But Acosta's currently running in 11th place, which is very interesting because he started near the back of the pack. I think he actually did start at the back of the pack. You're in Turkey. That's cool. That's very cool. So does that mean you'll be going to the race then, provided COVID doesn't hit? I'm going to the British Grand Prix, so there won't be a live stream in 3 weeks' time, because I'll be away at Silverstone. Like, Liam will be at Silverstone, won't he? Yeah, he's too busy watching some. Anyway, this is about Moto3. Hello to the 4 people that are watching the stream. We're 9 minutes in. We've got 2 likes. That's good to see. At the moment, a Spaniard. It's very warm in Turkey. That's very interesting, since it's quite warm weather in Scotland. So it's quite humid in Scotland. It's lovely weather, and it's going to be very interesting weather for the summer. It's going to be very warm, which is really good. It's summer holidays now, so I can go out whenever I like. I can go outside whenever I like during the day. Latvia is freezing. Yeah, I guess since you're in the Balkans, so you're in the Balkans, so you're in quite a cold country. I mean, in Scotland, it can be very cold at times, but sometimes it can be very warm. Oh, almost contact there with Binder and Artigas. That's Binder getting past Artigas again. And he's up into third. Sergio Garcia, the Spaniard, still leading from Italian Dennis Foggia, and that's South African Darren Binder in third. But here comes Foggia. He's keeping up with Garcia. He's going for the move. Very aggressive, but a good move nonetheless. And there goes around the outside. You've been to Latvia? No, but I'm guessing it's very cold climate since I'm all right at geography in terms of places, not climates. I'm all right at places. So, yeah, I've not been to Latvia before. I think the furthest place I've ever been to before is Tenerife. So, yeah. I've also been to France, Portugal, Spain. As I said, I've been to Tenerife, Ireland, England. Of course, I live in Scotland. I've never been to Germany before. You know Riga? Yeah, I know Riga. It's capital of Latvia, isn't it? I know of it. Yeah, I'm all right with capital cities as well. Whoa, Fenati down the inside of Mino there. That's a very, very good overtake. So now Fenati's up into ninth, despite taking 2 long laps, the equivalent of losing around 6 seconds on these bikes, which is quite a lot in Moto3 terms because of how tight the field is. Time, yes, it's 10:15 in Scotland. I'm guessing it's around lunchtime in Latvia. Yeah, Alcoba's just got past Rodrigo. Foggia's now in the lead. He got back past Garcia. And Binder's hunting down Garcia for that second place. Sorry if you can hear something weird in the background. But Artigas has got past Alcoba for fifth now. And Suzuki's in fourth. Binder's in third. Second is Garcia. Yeah, it's 12:12. I guess it was around that time since you're 2 hours ahead of us. Yeah, Fenati's in ninth. He's trying to get past Acosta, who's championship leader at the moment. He still will be after this race, even though he's at the bottom of the top 10. He's having a little look at Acosta, but he can't make a move. Fenati's Italian and Acosta's Spanish, but Acosta is trying to get past. No, that's Alcoba and Rodrigo going side by side. The teammates into turn one. Good move there from Rodrigo, although he's forced out Alcoba, and Alcoba will not appreciate that. Fenati's going for it on Alcoba. Not Alcoba, sorry, on Acosta. CAs. Yeah, at the moment, Garcia and Foggia battling for the lead. Binder's just following behind in that slipstream. He'll be thinking, if you two keep battling, I'll be able to make a move here. And he's sizing one up on Garcia. Can he go for a move? I don't think he can. Garcia's looking at Foggia, though. The top three are beginning to get a bit of a gap. There goes Garcia into the lead again. And he's got back past Foggia. Binder's now going for it on Foggia as well. Binder's now up into second on the Petronas bike. And now he's going to be chasing down the gas bike of Garcia into a left-hander they go. And Binder's going to need to try and keep up as much as he can. This complex here reminds me of the Nürburgring, as Suzuki on the SICK 58 bike is now past Foggia's Leopard bike. And Binder's now going to be hoping to chase down Garcia for the lead. And Foggia has now lost even more ground. Now here comes Artigas having a little look at his teammate. And Garcia's trying to get back past again. Oh, good move there on Suzuki. He's back ahead of Tatsuki Suzuki. And here comes Binder having a look at Garcia. He isn't able to make moves as he comes through the final turns. But at the moment, Garcia is leading and Binder is running in second place at the moment. And this race has been very, very entertaining so far, as Alcoba is now battling with Fenati over seventh. And who knows who's going to win this race? It could be anyone from the top five. I reckon Binder's the favourite here. Garcia is leading at the moment, though. What? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. But yeah, Garcia's still leading. Oh, yeah, delete the message. Binder is running in second. Third is Foggia. Binder and Garcia are pulling away from Foggia, and they're having a very good race at the moment, trying to get away. Foggia, though, is catching up slightly on the straights, as the gaps toing and throwing between around half a second and 1 second, as Finati tried to have a look at Artigas there. He got forced out though, and Artigas is trying to get past Rodrigo. You now watch Ericsson. I saw what happened with Ericsson. Shocking. This is a MotoGP stream. Maybe I'll talk about football in another stream. But absolutely shocking what happened with Ericsson. Binder still right behind Garcia. I'm not ignoring it. It's a bit off topic. And something came off of Acosta's bike there. Alcoba and Acosta battling away, and whoa, you might as well play Rise of the Valkyries because they're all coming together. Dan. Garcia got past Binder briefly there, and at the moment, Binder hanging on to second place. He's trying to get past Foggia, but at the same time defend from Garcia. There's a hungry pack of wolves behind them, and they are the prey. They're trying to run away like a pig trying to run away from a slaughterhouse. And this is going to be a very bloody battle. I'm very surprised there's not been any bikes that have been taken out yet of the race. It's been very clean, beautiful racing between the likes of Foggia and Binder. And the battle's continuing. Finati is making a fantastic comeback. And that's wide there from Acosta. No! Got two riders down in the background. And it's Mino and Antonelli. Mino and Antonelli, the two Italians, down. And here comes Garcia on Binder. Whoa, good move there. Timed it to perfection, but Binder's going to come back at him. He can't. Garcia's back up into second again, and now Binder's into the claws of Romano Finati, or is he? Binder's going to go back down the inside of Garcia, and Foggia is going to be absolutely loving this since he's going to be able to pull away. Mino's going to need a bit of a push to get going again since his bike's not really gaining much power, and that's him out of the race. And just as I said, the racing was nice and clean. It really wasn't. And what happened here? And oh, that's dangerous. I think Toba had a bit of a problem getting on acceleration, and as a result, Mino and Antonelli collided, and both of them went down. And Binder back up into second again, past Garcia, who's also been passed by Suzuki. And we've got 12 laps to go. Foggia leading, Binder second, and McPhee is battling with Rodrigo for seventh right now. And look at this top eight. You can hardly see anyone else. Acosta's slightly out of picture, but you can see the top eight in one camera shot. Now you can see Acosta and even Toba, Alcoba, and Nepa, who are further behind. But at the moment, the top eight are really, it's probably not yet. It's the top eight. There's like one massive pack of bikes, and then there's a bit of a gap back to Acosta, who's in no man's land. Although, to be fair, he is beginning to catch up a little bit, Pedro Acosta. Finati and Artigas are battling over fifth place at the moment. And Binder and Foggia are still battling away for the lead here. And the racing is still extremely competitive between these two. And Yamanaka's gone down, I'm pretty sure, as McPhee's got past Rodrigo again. Rossi's lost a few places. Ricardo Rossi, no relation to Valentino, of course. And Acosta, again, he's just not catching up to that front queue. And this is a replay of what happened with Toba. Well, that's Acosta, running very wide. And then in the background, you'll see Toba slowing down, and then a few riders having a bit of a mare. And Mino's now out. Antonelli got going again. He's down in 17th place, which is very surprising considering he got taken out and hit the deck. Fernandez, I think, has gone down as well. And that's Mino, who's been lapped now, and he's definitely out of the race. But there's only 27 riders left in this race, 26 riders left in this race. And at the moment, which is actually quite a lot considering how big the field is, there's like 30 riders and it's 27 left in the race. But that's the onboard off of Binder, and Garcia's got past Suzuki again. So actually, it was Garcia's onboard, because it was showing Suzuki. But here's Binder again having a little look at Foggia. He's just managing the pace. And at the moment, this is Finati's onboard. He's just behind Suzuki and Garcia. And Alcoba's had an absolute mare of a race. He's gone from pole position down to 10th. Here comes Fenati going for it on Suzuki. He's having a little peek around the outside. He can't get past though, and at the moment he's just following Suzuki. It's follow the leader, and Garcia's got past Binder again. I wonder though, will Binder be able to get back ahead? I think he will, but saying that, there's Suzuki having a little look at Binder. He can't get past, however. And Garcia's back into second again. Oh, there goes Suzuki having a little pop at Binder. Wasn't able to get past, and as a result, he's lost momentum. Fenati up into fourth now. Antonelli's in the points somehow, and he's had massive issues. I don't know how that's happened, but it has. And McPhee's now up into sixth. There goes Binder losing another place to Fenati. Binder's gone down, not Binder, McPhee's gone down the inside of Suzuki and is now on the tail of his teammates. And who would have predicted this? The top five heading into the final 10 laps is Foggia, Garcia, Fenati, Binder, and McPhee. I don't think anyone would have expected Fenati to come from being 6 seconds back to finishing third as things stand, of course. And he's battling away with Darren Binder at the moment over third place. Obviously, Darren's brother Brad races in MotoGP for KTM, the Red Bull KTM team, and he's won. He took his first win last year at Brno. He hasn't won since, but his teammate Miguel Oliveira has. And it can be quite difficult to get comfy. I'm wearing shorts, yes. Don't judge me. There we go. Cooney's in 22nd, but looking at the 22 riders, first 22 riders, there's not really many surprises. Garcia's and Fenati are battling away. McPhee's got past Binder, and I wonder who is it that's going to be on the podium at the end of this race. That's the question that everyone watching this race and everyone watching my stream is potentially asking, as McPhee's right behind Garcia, who in turn is right behind Fenati, who in turn is right behind Foggia. And it's a battle between the Italians and the Spaniard of Garcia. It's the Italians of Fenati and Foggia and the Spaniard of Garcia. But McPhee, the Scotsman, right behind them. He's keeping a close eye on what's going on as Garcia's trying to outbreak Fenati. He's trying to make a move, trying to gain time or gain points on his championship rival, Pedro Acosta, and try and pull away from the race leader currently, Dennis Foggia, in the championship. And Romano Fenati is going to have a look here at Dennis Foggia. Is he going to take the lead? And here he goes, having a look at it. He can't get past. He's managing to stay in position, though, so he hasn't lost any momentum that he had. He's going to keep up with Foggia here. He's unable to make a move. And the top 9 are now part of a massive group. And at the end of it is a certain man by the name of Pedro Acosta. And I'm just going to very quickly check my dad's battery. 2 hours and 7 minutes left on it. I'm just going to see if I can... best battery life. There we go. And performance doesn't matter, just as long as the stream is running. And Foggia still ahead of Fenati. Fenati's still looking. He's trying to get past. He's stuck behind him. It's like Monaco. But here comes Fenati down the inside. He can't make the move. And again, Foggia doing a very good job at keeping the lead here. And Fenati's really struggling to try and make a move here to get into the lead of the Dutch TT at Assen, at Circuit Assen, which, as I said before, has been considered to host the Dutch Grand Prix in the end, though Zandvoort hosts it. Zandvoort's too dangerous for the motorbikes, however, due to the banking at its circuit. But Fenati right behind Foggia. Here he goes. He has a run on him. I think this could be the chance. He's got to get through, and he's having a look. Here goes Fenati into the lead. No, he's not. Foggia holds it around the outside. And look at this. McPhee's trying to have a pop. No, Garcia does. McPhee had to back out. Garcia's up into second. He gets past Fenati. And now Fenati's a sitting duck to a certain Scotsman called John McPhee, who is now right on the tail of Romano Fenati. Is he going to be able to make a move into turn 1? No, he's not. But Darren Binder makes a move on McPhee. And now McPhee's back down into 5th place again. He won't be appreciating that. No! And that is... Who's that? That's Fernandez, Adrian Fernandez. But where on earth is his bike gone? Oh, it's on the race track. It's on the track. It shouldn't be on the racing line. But the marshal should be able to clear it since everyone's probably gone through there now, considering Fernandez was near the back of the field anyway, due to some incidents that had occurred. But he crashed at turn 15. Now he's down and out of the race. And top five, as things stand. Sorry, I'm itching my nose. I've got like a thingy. Anyway. And at the moment, the race leader still Dennis Foggia. And whoa, that was a big incident. And he's basically sliding along the grass there. But yeah, Foggia leading, Garcia second, Fenati third, and fourth is Binder, fifth is McPhee, who's under threat from Tatsuki Suzuki. That's a mouthful of a name to say. And Garcia still right behind Foggia, trying to have a peek at him, trying to make a move. The window is open. He's got to try and sneak through it, but Fenati's threatening Garcia here. I find it really funny how constant moves are happening near the middle of the pack, and McPhee's trying to make a move on Binder there, but he can. I love how there's so many moves for second place, and yet there's hardly any. And Foggia on the sky coloured leopard bike still leading, but here comes Darren Binder down the inside of Romano Fenati, and he's back up into the podium places for the first time in quite a few laps. We have 7 to go here at the Dutch DT at Assen, and the Italian Dennis Foggia still leading from Sergio Garcia and Darren Binder, who's now up into third after making a move on Romano Fenati, and who had to serve basically a 6-second time penalty where he had to go off the track deliberately and lose a lot of positions due to irresponsible riding. That's Romano Fenati for you. He was the rider who was touching another rider's handlebar in a motorbike race. He got penalised for it, but here comes Fenati having a little peek at Binder, and he has just dive bombed Darren, as Darren Binder's been now overtaken by Romano Fenati. And John McPhee's going to now try and keep up with this pack, as is Pedro Acosta, who's just got past Tatsuki Suzuki. Keep an eye on Acosta in the final few laps. He's the championship leader. Many people have been touting him to be the next Marc Marquez, the next Spanish motorbike world champion in Moto3 and potentially Moto2 and MotoGP as well. And he's already been scouted by several MotoGP teams as Garcia and Fenati battling away. Fenati forced out, McPhee having a look. He can't make a move. Binder trying to get past as well, but he's not on the inside. His teammate is. So as a result, Binder's still in fourth, and he will not appreciate the fact that McPhee was on the inside. Sorry. And Binder down the inside of Fenati. Acosta with the fastest lap of 141.6. Lap record being broken by 0.4 of a second. That's a lot of time in motor racing, in terms of lap times anyway. And there goes McPhee, passed by Acosta. Now the top 3 runs again. Foggia, Garcia, Binder, or is it Fenati goes for the move after Binder runs wide, but Binder keeps it. That was the strange camera angle, which made me basically make a mistake on that. And the top 5 now is the top 3 I just mentioned, plus Fenati and then Acosta. So Binder and Foggia are in fact, no, it's half Italian, half Spanish, the top 5. As Acosta and Foggia, and not Acosta and Foggia, Acosta and Garcia are Spanish, and Fenati and Foggia are Italian. Binder is South African, and Binder's now in second. And McPhee is beginning to lose time to this pack. Acosta's trying to get past Garcia. He looks so determined on that bike to make that move on Garcia. And Foggia is still leading. And as I said before, he's going to be licking his lips. He's going to be absolutely delighted with the fact that I can't read the flags. Sorry. So yeah, German and Latvian flags. Cool. I can't read flags, so that's why on my computer. But anyway, Acosta wide there. He's lost a bit of time. He's lost the place to Suzuki and to McPhee. And now McPhee's in fourth, Garcia's in fifth, third is Binder, second is Fenati, and first, been the race leader for the majority of the race is Dennis Foggia. And what happened with Acosta? hitting the curb, losing the back end of the car, trail braking a bit too much. I think that was the factor to that. But at the moment, Finati's trying to make a move on Foggia, but it's difficult when you've got a man like Darren Binder behind. It's so difficult. And McPhee is right there behind his teammate. The race is still going on here. Foggia is still leading from Finati and Binder. Garcia's got back past McPhee again. For some reason, it says Finati's in the lead when he's in second. That's weird. But yeah, Finati's still right behind Foggia. Could Foggia take another Premier Class win and move nearer to the top two in the championship in Garcia and Acosta, of course? Because no matter how, if you win a race, you'll always be gaining ground on the bikes that are in front of you in the championship. Unless there's multiple races in one weekend, of course. But Finati and Binder are battling for second. And here comes Finati again closing in. He just cannot get past Dennis Foggia, though. He's still stuck behind him. And he's going to get very frustrated, Finati. And he's trying to get past. It's so difficult around this track. And it's so difficult when you've got a very, very quick rider in front of you and behind you, of course, because it's so difficult to overtake when there's a rider behind you chasing you down. McPhee's now down to 70. He's been passed by Suzuki and by Acosta. And Jeremy Alcoba, who's running only in 10th place, has been given a track limits warning, which means he's been running out on the green a bit too much, which means if he does it again or one or two more times, he will get a penalty for it. But at the moment, the race is looking very comfortable in Dennis Foggia's hands. Although Finati's still threatening him. It's so interesting, this race, because we've got only 4 laps to go, and Finati's trying to get past. It's like Monaco. He cannot get past. But I've got no complaints. Oh, and there he goes, Finati into the lead. Finati into the lead. And finally, Romano Finati into the race lead. Can Foggia get right back at him, though? He can't. And there's Binder. Oh, he's been forced wide there by Garcia. No room left there. No stone unturned. 7 people are watching. Hello to 7 people are watching. Romano Finati finally takes the lead with a beautiful mover in the outside of Dennis Foggia and Sergio Garcia now running in 3rd and Darren Binder in 4th. You want to sit down with Liam? Yeah. That's quite nice, isn't it? Yeah, say hi. Oh, and there goes Garcia going past Finati. He's gone from 3rd to 2nd. Binder's followed him through, and he's gone for a double overtake. Beautiful from Darren Binder. They are a double overtake, and he's up into 2nd again. And what a surprise. Foggia's back in the lead again. Foggia's back in the lead again. I don't even know what to say. Foggia is just he's gonna win this race. I think he's gonna win this race. He's pulled away. Yeah, he's pulling away, Foggia. Binder is just not gaining on him. He's just not gaining on him. Just say hi. Mario Kart. Wee, wahoo. Yeah, look like Mario Kart, don't you? You like Mario and Luigi. Don't Luigi. Whoa. Yeah, it's a Mario Kart. And Binder's still 2nd. Finati's battling with Acosta over 4th. Number 55 be number 37. Which would be Carlos Sainz against no one, since there's no one with that number in Formula 1. And now Garcia's got back past Binder. And still, Foggia leads by only 3.5 tenths from Garcia, who's gotten past Binder. They haven't updated the timing charts, though. And the Leopard team are hoping and praying that Foggia can hang on to this victory. And it's looking ever more likely with the laps coming down and down and down. And Binder's, not Binder, Finati's going for it. Oh, Binder has a moment. He's wide on the green. He's lost a lot of ground. He's behind his teammate, John McPhee now, and he's all the way down into 7th place. That is very disappointing for the South African. He's out of the podium places, and now it's Garcia v Finati for 2nd place. Here comes Finati, look. But I think but as Binder got back past McPhee, I think Yeah, has he? Yeah, he has. As the red helmet is in front of the blue. But now Foggia. This is going to be the penultimate lap of the Moto3 race here at the Dutch TT at Assen, the circuit Assen, and Dennis Foggia leading the race from Sergio Garcia, Romano Fenati, Tatsuki Suzuki, Pedro Acosta, John McPhee, Darren Divebomb Binder, Rodrigo Artigas, Alcoba, Nepa, Guevara, Toba, Antonelli, and Onchu. And Onchu is one that rounds off the points. The gap is really closed up now. It's only 2/10 between Garcia and Foggia. If Garcia wants to win this race, he's got to make a move right now, doesn't he, Luke? Yeah. And Fenati's also right there. He's just keeping up. He's not able to close up that much. And in the third sector, what amount of time has Foggia lost or gained? Well, we're going to find out in a second after the break. I'm just kidding. The Sector 3 split is 2.5 tenths, so he's lost almost 1/10 of a second to Garcia. And that's not good. Not Garcia. Garcia's lost to Foggia, I should say. And Foggia's got this one pretty much secured as long as he doesn't bottle it on the final lap. Fenati's right there, though. He is very close to Garcia. If I'm Fenati, I've got nothing to lose. I am on the podium, but I want to win. And here comes Fenati. He should have gone a bit more committed through there. And on the last lap, Garcia actually closed up slightly on Foggia, although I don't think it will be enough as things stand. Garcia would be 46 points behind in the championship, and Foggia would be 70 points behind Acosta in the championship, with Fenati in fourth. That order hasn't changed throughout this race, unless Fenati can get past both Garcia and Foggia. And here comes Acosta past Suzuki. So that's a few extra points for him. And Garcia's trying to get past Foggia. He runs wide, and Fenati's line is a bit screwed. But here comes Fenati. And Fenati's really catching up. So is Garcia, but it's not going to be enough. They're heading into the final sector now. And I think it's fair to say the race winner is going to be Dennis Foggia, unless he falls off right at the end. And here he comes. Here comes Foggia heading into the final sector now. And you might see Luke's feet by accident. But yeah, we're heading into the final sector. Foggia, the number 7 bike, leading from Garcia, the number 11, from Fenati, the number 55. And here they come into the final corner. Here comes Fenati, but here comes Dennis Foggia, ran the final corner. And it's Dennis Foggia who wins the Dutch TT from Sergio Garcia, Romano Fenati, Darren Binder. Can you say my name? Rafa Avila. I've been into that. But yeah, 5th place Pedro Acosta, 6th Tatsuki Suzuki, 7th John McPhee, 8th Gabriel Rodrigo, 9th is Javier Artigas, 10th is Jeremy Alcoba, 11th Stefano Nepa, 11th Guevara, 12th Guevara, 13th is Kaito Toba, 14th Antonelli, and 15th is Onchu. And that is an absolutely fantastic race. Wow. So thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you all for the Moto2 watch along, which will begin in I think 20 minutes time. It should be something like that. Wow. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later.